primetime matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And Sunday Night Primetime is off and running. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
65. Man in motion here. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All set to go now from the 35. To throw again, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Again, Daniels to the air. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And we'll bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag. So on fourth down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. A draw now. This is Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
What we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Flying down the middle with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down by Jartavius Martin. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 14-yard line.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Brought in. And He's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. Because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Daniels setting up the play action. And this one is launched downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Receiver in motion, going left. Third and short, Daniels. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go inside give to Kronsky-Merritt. The middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Let's go now.
Running once again with Kronsky-Merritt. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Washington
Play fake here.
down.
Daniels. Into the hands of Samuel. Complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Look at that power, deep left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Come on. Hey. Hot 70.
They've got a man in motion. Daniels from the gun on third down. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Washington.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw complete to Sinnott. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. Third and just 2 to go.
60 Maverick. Go.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. So on fourth down, on comes Matt Gay to try to field goal for the Commanders. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Gay's kick is good, and that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Here's Lamar. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? To get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
What? 180.
Third and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
The wind was at a sail's, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. From that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on. Hey. Come.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Throwing deep down the near sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
For a Commanders first down. First and goal. Washington.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Panther 60. Ready?
To the air again. Daniels. Intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
This one's sent up for Lamar. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Game to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Yo. Ricky.
Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
180. 180. Yo.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. It is caught left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
180.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Still going past the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Ravens 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained 1 yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Commanders Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one, right side. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. It's Henry on the counter. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running once more with Henry. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
That'll be the 1st and more. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 44-yard line.
On the set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Completed to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up, but just simply cover the receivers.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Commanders' 1st down.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Track. Stretch the Eagles.
They'll give it to Krosky Merritt. Has a big hole left. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders making a 9-point advantage.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 20, Ravens 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Tony now to return it. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He gets loose down the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the fourth.
The score, Commanders 20, Ravens 17.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Charger.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On the ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Cowboys.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
By the wide receiver. Alexander on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go. Moving our team.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught by his back. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On a counter, Krosky Merritt. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Commanders don't want to see this one go to overtime. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
18 Cardinal.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Viking 18. Reload.
Krosky Merritt on first down. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here he is to throw. Low left side's caught by Sinnott. And they get this down to the 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
70. 18, Pioneer.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
This one set up for Daniels. Running down the left side. Yeah, he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Krosky Merritt will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Krosky Merritt again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. On now is Matt Gay with a kick to decide this game. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Baltimore.